Hey. Okay, Supercross training. What day? 3?
5.
5?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
We're on day 5 already?
Well, we're thrown off because the Supercross days are like 2 days behind because he was still on the outdoor track.
Oh, so we're counting the outdoor days.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
But day 3 of Soupy Pad training.
Does anybody actually use these?
No.
Has anybody ever actually used these? I don't know why they still come in the gear. Okay, what size are we wearing today? 28s. Okay, so hopefully I didn't eat too much for Thanksgiving yesterday. You weren't here for one day when I rode.
True.
I think I got faster in that one day.
Okay, I'm ready to see it.
Yeah. I don't want to hype myself up too much. And once again, this sport is just like freaking, just like life. As soon as you think you got it figured out and brag about the fact that you got it figured out, you realize you have no idea what you're doing. Holy crap. Is this just gonna be a segment every time AJ comes off the track in total exhaustion with a different philosophical statement?
Absolutely.
Horrible, absolutely horrible. I'm embarrassed that you guys aren't gonna have to watch what I just did. Part of the problem to that, 1, I'm still exhausted. 2, if you don't have a say in making these lines, it's almost impossible on this bike. If I can go out there with them from the beginning, which that's my fault, it should have been here on time, then at least I have a say in the lines and where they are and how they form. But the thing is, you don't really have a say in it at the races, so you have to get used to having lines that don't match up for your gearing and your bike and all of that. I was in such a flow the other day that it was coming easy. There's nothing easy about that. I jumped the rhythm before the sand 1 time that whole moto. Didn't triple anything.
So
got arm pump right away.
What this section here, the triple quad that we were playing with the other day,
yeah.
Is it just the track's too soft, the line you're not comfortable with it?
Yeah, so that rut isn't really forming a rut. I don't know if you can tell, but it's sort of just kind of like flaking apart. So for me to come out and try to get drive to go 3 in, there was one lap where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do it, and I didn't. I'm using Jonah as a good gauge. I mean, so he's done a couple years of Supercross. I think he's made most of the mains that he's done. And him and I are about the same pace, so I shouldn't be super discouraged. It's just annoying because then I look at, for example, I go off the side of the track to let Jet by. The speed that he took the corner, did you see it? Before the sand? The speed he has in every corner is unreal. Absurd. It was absurd. Like, it was. So as soon as I start to get confidence, I see that and I'm like, what am I doing? Because my turns are very thought out. My turns are, okay, let's take a break, first of all. Set up, and then go. There is no setup in his turns. It's all one connected piece.
Well, the other thing, too, you can't be too comparative because, you know, a whole track is connected, right? All the jump lines, all the corners.
Yeah.
So when you start doing something at a different rhythm or speed, the whole thing kind of changes, right? Like Jet is tripling and quadding everything.
It flows better in that situation.
So he's just always going that extra bit of speed just because of those lines.
Yeah, and I'm at the point now where I'm comfortable enough to where doubling around this track isn't cutting it anymore. And it's also really tiring, and it throws you out of your flow to try to double stuff and go fast. Oh, it's not easy.
Actually, no, that one's not too bad.
That one looks like it might be doable. Yeah.
You still have speed.
Because it's laid flat, it looks like if I just rail the corner, maybe I'll have a chance.
The back further.
Are you kidding me? They're out now. Out.
She knew that was somehow the bike's fault. Come with me, I'm gonna get these stroke here in any second.
Oh, he's good.
I was just trying to finish. And the problem with that is I'm going so slow that I'm not getting any air to my face. What is the temperature out?
It's a little warm today.
110?
At least 120 probably.
Oh my god. Now I'm going to ask Dazzy because somebody might possibly recommend against doing that. Did you film a lot of me going slow towards the end?
I got a couple clips, and
Okay.
there was obviously some not so ideal pace there.
Did you get some of my cases?
I don't know if I got maybe. Over
Oh
here
my
on this
god, I
side.
frame cased a couple things so bad and I couldn't hold on. I was doing the triples at the beginning. Did you see that?
Yeah, the triple in right here in the middle.
Not easy.
That thing looked like it
My
had
bike doesn't have enough oomph to seat bounce it, so I have to stand. And standing out of that turn is like you don't have time to do it. And it almost screws up your pop. But if I stay sitting, my bike doesn't have the bottom end to pull me out of the seat bounce, or I would go right over the bars. So I have to stand, and that like takes so much energy and also eliminates pop. But I got it clean a couple times.
Together, man. Here. Fine, I'll drink it.
Jet, we're closing that gap, man. One moto at a time. How many times did he lap me that one? 3?
AJ, what's going on here?
The number 1 plate couldn't handle how hard I grip on.
Oh, you're just too fast for the number 1 plate.
What happened exactly? I don't understand.
Is it just this is getting like stretched out or something?
It cracks and then the bolt pulls through,
at
apparently. Yeah, see?
Yeah. Stop going so fast.
Maybe we could save this and use this for one of the days of the
Oh, we haven't announced that
we're
yet.
doing something cool.
Okay. So
You have to be inside the app to win. It may or may not involve this or something way cooler, but we'll explain later. Okay, so
is today hot? Today hard? What's going on
well, it
today?
feels like it's at least triple digits, even though it's probably only 68 degrees. Thank God I have a maxi pad on my goggles.
Oh yeah.
That's a little secret. Ryan, did you know about this secret?
I've heard about it. I've never used it though.
Every pro rider would run this, and you would think that the goggle companies would have like custom
Something
ones specific for motocross goggles. Nope, just
Yeah.
just
Rather
maxi
than-
pads, just pads.
feminine products.
Yep.
Okay.
So that actually helps a lot on a day like today where I'm just toast, because then the goggle doesn't, or the sweat doesn't splash into your eyes. So if you're a sweater, and I'm not even necessarily a big time sweater, you do that, and you won't have the goggle those sweat marks splashing.
Nice.
Okay, so we have another 20.
This is 20 number 3 for today?
I did jump another triple. Did you get it on film?
Yes.
Okay. But I will say, jumping the triples, I was making excuses thinking that doubling around the track was more tiring because it just more time to like push through and just more to do.
Yeah.
Tripling was way more tiring.
Hmm.
So should have known that. And now I got to survive one more.
Did you change gloves?
Yeah. What do you think?
It doesn't match at all,
Doesn't-
but are they a different kind?
They might be. But I sweat through the other ones.
Oh,
so
they're
I
too
got
sweaty.
new ones.
Okay, all right, well, I get that. Okay, get on the bike, let's go.
I'm sick and tired of waiting on these guys. They just take so long.
Hey, you were like an hour and a bit.
Okay, that one was easier, but I feel I cheat when I do it that way.
Cheat how? What do you mean?
I just start doubling early, and I feel as though that's cheating.
Hmm.
You know, I can go pretty fast doing it, ish. Not really. but-
Was that seat is just
I mean, that speed can make a main event doubling. Because as soon as I start to triple, I can only do it for a couple laps. Not to mention the track deteriorates so quick here. It's going to be really good practice for me getting to races where it's like you never see the track fresh. It's just like at the races too, where when they pass me, I'm like, cool, let's cling on for as long as possible. One turn and I can't see him anymore. Both of them.
Okay, good.
I tell you what, I mean, even just the 5 days that I've done so far is more legitimate training than I've done in 8 years.
Wow.
That's why I'm so pathetically tired when I pull off. But
We're getting
how'd I look? Horrible?
better from the last photo. It looked like you kind of hung on for maybe
A little longer?
2/3 of the moto.
Yeah, and when I fell apart, I didn't fall apart as much.
Yeah.
Kind of. Because I just sort of settled in with the fact that I was just going to be doubling, and I accepted that fact a little earlier than last time.
Yeah.
It feels good when you can start tripling, but holy cow, do you need a bike that can do it.
Okay.
Okay, hey, by the way, reminder, 2023 World Tour dates are out. Go to tour.themotoacademy.com if you want to train with myself in person. Go to the website, get signed up. We're also running a promotion. If you sign up for a class, you get your first month free inside of the app. So who wouldn't want to check out the Moto Academy app? It's pretty cool, if I don't say so myself. Head over to tour.themotoacademy.com. Sign up. Okay, toodaloo.